Hey there, teacher friend. Listen, I heard you are having a hard time doing lesson plans. Well, you know what? I am here to help you. I created this video with you just in mind. Listen, today we will break down each section of lesson planning, and at the end, there will be some resources for you to check out. So, you ready? Come on, let's go! The first section of lesson planning that we're going to talk about is classroom and student factors slash grouping. Now, this method is used to organize students into groups for learning. Some of the factors include students in a classroom of variety learners, um, being able to use their ability based on interest learning styles, and just other knowledge that they have previous of the lesson before even doing the lesson. This is done to help students work together while receiving what they need from their teacher. Hey there, teacher friend. Listen, I hear you're having a hard time with doing lesson plans. And you know what? I am here to help. I created this video with you in mind. So listen, today we will break down each section of lesson planning. And at the end, I'll add a few resources for you to kind of check out as well. So does that sound like a plan? Are you ready? Come on, let's go. So the first section of lesson planning that we're going to talk about is classroom and student factors slash grouping. Now, this method is used to organize students into groups for learning. Some of the factors include students in a classroom of variety learners, being able to use their ability based on interest learning styles, and just other knowledge that they have previous of the lesson before even doing the lesson. This is done to help students work together while receiving what they need from their teacher. Standard objectives. These learning skills from the lessons taught throughout the school year that each child should know based on the state standards. It will tell what the students will learn, and it is the foundation of what teachers will teach. Means of representation and means of engagement. Means of representation provides a variety of ways to have access to audio and visual and hands-on materials like textbooks to aid the children in their learning. While means of engagement is the actual ability to understand the interests of the student and their challenges and create an opportunity for them to engage in their own education. Assessment data and its contribution to lesson planning. Assessment data helps teachers by providing an inside scoop on students that struggle, their strengths, and allow them to create lesson plans as a whole and for the entire class and for individual students. The next part of lesson planning is accommodations, modifications, differentiation for students with special needs. Accommodations. It is the ability to assess curriculum without making any changes to it, but providing the tools to help make learning easier. For an example, there's audio, there's visual cues, that is, there is reading to the students, or large print and pictures for the students. Now, modifications, on the other hand, is an overall new creation of curriculum for the students as well as what is expected from the students. So, an example of that would be, let's just simplify the vocabulary comprehension, or let's just have longer study time or testing periods. Or how about taking a break in between tests and doing work? You know, sometimes a stretch break is needed. Sometimes a water break is needed, a bathroom break is needed. And then there's also less work to complete, to have to complete an assignment. So for instance, instead of giving the children 50 math problems to do, we will only give them 25 to do. We're not taking away their ability to do the math, but we're limiting them in how much math or how many math problems they will have to do in one setting. Now, the last part is just examples of technology integration. Some examples of technology integration are simply the use of websites with educational programming such as math, reading, science, any comprehension type of games and activities that they can play while surfing the net. A safe website, that is, child appropriate website, that is, where they can learn. Another way that you can incorporate technology is through the use of whiteboards. If your school has whiteboards in them, or smart boards, should I say. YouTube University is also an amazing tool that you can use. Podcasts and other videos that you can pull up and show children to help them with their learning experience. Listen, friend, it's not that hard. Mind over matter. Don't put too much thought into it. It is really super simple. Take it one step at a time, and you, my dear friend, my dear teacher friend, will have lesson planning down packed. Okay? So that is it. That's my time, teacher friend. I gotta go. Until next time, keep being great and keep teaching your children. Bye.